yourself why it is that when it comes to women being immodestly dressed, you can't seem to find information about how many of those women were RAP3'd, but yet you can find a whole museum of clothing that women were wearing when they got RAP3'd that were modestly dressed. It says 1 out of 6 will be RAP3'd in the US. 1 out of 6. Now the question is Korean Houston, do you believe that? 1 out of 6. What is the percentage of 1 out of 6? Percentage of 1 out of 6. What is that percentage? Let's do it.
Probably like 17%, I think. 1 out of 6, like 17, I think.
Yeah, it might be. Let me see. 1 out of 6. 0.167. 0.167.
Yeah,
That's
0.16.
still not even a full percent. So let's say hypothetically speaking, even though we know the 1 out of 6, even though we know the 1 out of 6 is full of shit, 0.167. Well, they're saying 15%. Okay, yeah, that is about 15 to 16%. The amount now, okay, so 15 to 16%. Watch how we just completely ruin that our whole argument. They're saying 1 out of 6, which is about 15 to 16% of women are RAP3, right? Now, somebody Google how many women are RAP3'd in the United States a year. Somebody find out that's how many women are RAP3'd, regardless of what they wear. How many women are RAP3'd? Let's find out that number. Somebody tell me. Somebody find me that number. How many women altogether are RAP3'd in the United States? Mind you, we're not just talking about male perpetrators. We're talking about just perpetrators, period. Could be male, could be female, whatever. Because you could be forcefully penetrated by other things like objects as outside of a male appendage. But how many women are RAP3'd in the United States? Y'all give me that number real quick. We're about to debunk the 15 to 16%, or the 1 in 6 women will be it. Here we go. King's Mom.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna look for it real quick.
These are okay. So it says 463.630. Okay, so 463,634. Now, somebody Google how many women are in the United States altogether. How many women are in the United States?
Would it also be low for men as well?
Hold on, real quick. We'll get to men. Hold on. So
this is men and women.
So how many women are in the United States altogether? 167 million. So 167, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 167, that's 6 zeros, divided by 463,634. I'm sorry, I did.
I had to watch that train wreck of mathematics and statistical data analysis, so you have to as well. Fuck! Y'all are some of the worst sort of mouth breathers that was allowed to reach the egg. Now let's do some real math, shall we? Being that only 16 to 40% of grape cases are reported to law enforcement, and we're going to do a little bit of their math with 167 million women, and if 1 in 6 women will be victims of grape, let's divide 167 million by 6. That's 28 million women. But remember, we're actually missing at least 60% of those actual numbers, and at worst 84%, which means that 1 in 6 is not accurate. Considering grape is the most underreported crime on the crime database, and after watching that drivel, it's really no secret why, planet Earth has a grape culture. The US definitely has a grape culture, and to allow people like this to skew the numbers for likes and Cash App deposits is the #1 reason why black women should definitely get their OCL or CCL. ASAP. Stats show out of 1,000 cases, only 310 are reported to police, which means we're looking at nearly a 70% underreported rate. If you ask women of any race if they've been graped or essayed, majority will tell you yes. But you see, shit like this isn't about truth. It's about making men and women who subscribe to grape culture because they think Women who don't dress modestly deserve to be assaulted, or they brought it on themselves, feel comfortable in their degeneracy. This is not fucking okay. This is not how black men should be moving, and this is not the type of black man we should be following. I don't care if she's asshole naked in the French Quarter. It does not mean it's time for graping. I don't care if she did the entire NBA on All-Star Weekend and you think it's your turn. If she tells you no, it is not time for graping. There is never a good time for graping. There is never an excuse. There is never a justification. Y'all gonna bust the bottom out of hell with this bullshit y'all on. The assault on black women y'all been launching over the past 10 years has gotten none of you anywhere but in a lie full of problematic people looking for an excuse to behave as demons and want everyone to call you angels. And look, you can stitch this, share it, run, tell them I said it. I don't care. I do not care. I'm not afraid of any of you on or offline. But I'm going to tell you that you are a horrible person and you are unworthy of respect. And this goes for anyone that sides with you, man or woman, on this type of BS. And to think 70% of the pick-me's issuing their silence of agreement are probably victims themselves. And that makes this even worse than I can ever imagine. But y'all are the worst. Like the absolute worst sort of skin suits I've ever had the displeasure of sharing cyberspace with. This is not okay.